All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to PCCS TV. This is the Clinton Christian Academy Middle School Tournament. And this last game for the Knights for today will be the PCCS Knights versus the St. Peter's Mustangs out of Marshall, Missouri. We just had the middle school boys game, Knights versus St. Peter. And prior to that, we had a middle school boys and a girls game, Knights versus Clinton Christian Academy. They had a team drop out in this tournament at the last minute, so this tournament's down to just three teams. And in fact, before we get started, it looks like we're just under 2 minutes from tip-off. Looking at the flyer, the program that they handed out, PCCS girls won this tournament back in 2023. So that will be 2 years ago. And then last year, St. Peter, the team that we're playing today, won this tournament. I remember the PCCS has been here for quite a few years in a row. I don't know how many years they've been going, but since our girls have been at PCCS, I know that we've come to this every year. This broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School. Stop by our school at 2490 West Tower Drive in Bolivar and see what we're doing to provide a Christian education for children in our area. So the lineup for these teams: Polk County Christian School, Caitlin Sandage, 00, Hannah Hale, 01, Nora Everson, number 10, Peyton Gray, number 12, Ava Anderson, number 14, Serenity Wade, number 15, and Lexi Clemens, number 34. Looking to see if we've got any other players that I did not mention. We've got a number 25. I think that might be a Macy Schultz, and I forgot to ask. I did not have her on the roster, and I apologize about that. All right, and the roster for the Mustangs: number 5, Hayworth; number 10, Bonner; number 14, Jay Sondra; number 15, Harriman; number 20 is Green; number 21, Serrano; 22, Thompson; 23, Renke; 30, Hartline. That'll be Riley Hartline. Number 31, Casey Hartline. 34, Carol Bummer. 35, Houston. 43 is Cubero. And starters for the Knights will be Caitlin Sandage, Lexi Clemens, Hannah Hale, Peyton Gray, and Nora Everson. And it is time for tip-off. Neither team is wearing white, so I'm not sure who's the home team at this point. We'll see when they put the first score on the board. All right, blue's going to the right, green's going to the left. Lexi Clemens, I think, tipped it, but the Mustangs ended up getting possession, and they put it right up for a 2-point shot, I believe. Yep, and the Mustangs are home with 2. Two to nothing right off the bat, Mustangs. Mustangs bringing the ball in, throwing it up top to 15. That is Harriman. She puts a shot up, and it's good for another 2, 4 to nothing. Knights bringing the ball in. Hale going to bring it down for the Knights. Hale getting some pressure. Passes it into Everson, who puts a shot up. Wow! For an easy-looking. All right. Mustangs driving along the baseline. Everson blocking that shot, but the Mustangs get the rebound, and Everson with a rebound on that. Second shot, and it was no good. Everson gets that rebound. Ball's out of bounds. Nope, the ball's not out of bounds, but the ref's taking the ball out, and the Knights are bringing the ball back in. Sandage over to Hale. Hale bringing it across. Back to Sandage on the near wing. Sandage down to Gray in the corner. And Gray driving along the baseline, not finding a shot, and there's a whistle. We'll see what the ref says. Ref says Knight's ball on the baseline. Gray throwing the ball into Caitlin Sandage up top. Driving down, puts it over to Everson. Good for, not Everson, that was Hale. Good for 2, 4-4, tie game. Mustangs bringing the ball down. 23. That's Reinke bringing the ball and puts it over to another one of the Knights, 15. Harriman. Well, Everson on the ball after a rebound. Mustangs trying to go for a jump ball, and Coach Jim Roller calling a timeout to save possession there. 4-4 tied game, 4 minutes 25 seconds left in the first quarter. That have won the last 2 years' tournaments. The Mustangs in blue won the tournament last year, and the Knights in green won the tournament the year before. All right, Knights ball, getting the pass. She's bringing it back up top to Gray. Gray passing it down to the baseline to Hale, who puts it up for 2. It's no good. And the Mustangs get that rebound. They're trying for a fast break. They had a pass, which goes off the baseline. It's out of bounds, green ball. Hale into Sandage, back to Hale. Sandage driving along the baseline, putting the shot up. It's over the basket, but Gray gets the rebound. Tries to put it back up, and the taller Mustangs just grab it. And they're making a fast break. Put the shot up, but it's no good. Fortunately, we didn't foul. Lexi Clemens there with the rebound, and she's going to put it over to Everson. He gives it off to Gray, bringing it down. And Gray out to Hannah Hale, putting it up for 3, and no, close, but it was not in. Sandage going out to the far corner. She got that rebound. Hale's got it in the wing now. Puts it up top to Gray. Gray swinging it around. Gets some defense. Looking for a player to pass it to. Puts it over to Sandage. Puts the shot up. And it just missed the basket. I think a Mustang may have got a tip. And the clock is going. Gray puts it in just in time to Clemens. Clemens up top to Hale. Hale over to Sandage. Sandage putting it in for 2. A beautiful shot for Caitlin Sandage. The Knights take their first lead in this tournament. 6-4. Knights on top by 2. Mustangs down to the far end. They put it up, and it's in for 2. That was number 23. That's Reinke with that score for the Mustangs. Hale bringing it back down for the Knights. Gets a screen, and the Mustangs end up stealing the ball. Put it up for 2, and it's good for 2. That's Reinke again. All right, Hale's going to bring the ball back down again. The screen there, gets all the way down to the corner, tries to pass the ball off, and Reinke ends up stealing the ball from her. And there's a whistle. That's on Hannah Hale. Not disputing that call, I just didn't see it. And again, I don't know the rules, and I don't know the call, so I can't dispute the ref at all. All I can say is what the ref is calling. All right, Mustangs have the ball. 43 puts it up for the Mustangs. That is Cubero. Shot was no good. But the Mustangs get the rebound, put it back up. I didn't see who had it, but it was good for 2. So Mustangs 10-6 now. Mustangs trying to make a fast break of it. She puts a shot up, and the shot's no good, and the ball's out on the Knights, I believe. It looked like the Knights may have had last touch on that. Yep, blue ball. Cabero's going to bring it in for the Mustangs. She sends it into bounce pass into number 30, Hartline, and there's a whistle. Cubero's going to bring it back in for the Mustangs. Cubero passing it off to Harriman on the baseline. Harriman puts a shot up. It's no good, but Reinke gets the ball back. Actually, that wasn't Reinke. That was, I can't see her number, 30. Hartline. Riley Hartline got the ball back, put it up. Reinke got that rebound, went to put it up, and apparently drew a foul. So Reinke's on the free throw line, going to shoot for 2. Score is 10-6. First free throw was no good. Reinke's going for her second free throw. Second one's good. Scores 11-6. Cubero gets the rebound off a Mustangs failed attempt. And now 23. Reinke gets the rebound, puts it up. Shot's no good. Ball's out of bounds. And looks like Reinke's going to bring it in for... No, that's Harriman bringing it in for the Mustangs. Throws it up top to Hartline. Casey Hartline gets the ball. Off to Reinke, out to Cubero on the arc. So it's a 2-point shot, was no good. And Harriman gets that rebound back out to Cubero. 3-second lane violation. I think that was on Harriman. Knight's ball. Gray into Sandage. Sandage bringing it down. And over to Wade. Wade over to Gray on the other wing. Gray driving into the top of the free throw and trying to pass it off, but Reinke ends up stealing the ball, driving down for a fast break, sets up for a shot. Shot's no good. And somehow she was fouled, and she's going back to the free throw line. Foul on 0-0. That's going to be Caitlin Sandage. Again, I'm not disputing it. I just didn't see it. Reinke's first free throw, no good. Score is still 11-6. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Second free throw, no good. And Reinke followed her shot and got it back up, no good. Reinke rebounding again, tips it over. First quarter, Sandage bringing the ball down for the Knights. Driving in and shooting it with a beautiful shot for Caitlin Sandage. That is no surprise for her. We go into the break after the first quarter. The score is 13-8. Mustangs in the lead. 3 fouls for the Knights, no fouls for the Mustangs.
Just a quick announcement. The Prom Committee would like me to announce that food is on sale. If you're for some chili or some biscuits and gravy, we got a deal for you at the concession stand. They'll close the third quarter.
Well, announcement that the concession stand closes in the third quarter. If you've never been to the Clinton tournament at Clinton Christian Academy, and I assume all of their games would be this way, they always have one of the best concession stands we've ever experienced from PCCS. They always bring in some soups and just set it up really nice. They've always got great food here. But this is apparently the last game of the tournament, and they close the concession stand in the third quarter for this game so they can get cleaned up before the tournament's over. All right, folks, as always, PCCS athletes, spectators, and families strive to set a Christian example at all times, and the players are back out on the court. Looks like it's Mustangs ball. They're going to bring the ball in on the near sideline. Ref waiting for a Mustang to come get it. And Harriman's bringing the ball in for the Mustangs. Off to Reineke, who's going to bring it across. Reineke back down to Harriman. driving to the top of the free throw line, passes it to Cabero. Cabero up to Bonar, and there's a whistle. I don't know if that's Bonar or Bonner. Or I think we're going to call that Bonner. Hope that's right, folks. All right. Harriman bringing the ball back into Reineke. Reineke at the top, back over to Harriman in the near corner. She drives in toward the paint, puts it up. It's no good. Lexi Clemens with the rebound. Over to Nora Everson. Nora hands it off to Caitlin Sandage to bring down for the Knights. Sandage over to Hale. Down to Nora Everson in the corner. Back up to Hale on the wing. Hale driving into the paint. Out to Sandage. Sandage taking advantage of the screen, bringing it out. But Reineke blocks her shot. And the ball's on the floor, rolling. Reineke throws the ball. And Mustangs take advantage of that and put it up for 2. So the score is now 15-8. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Sandage bringing the ball down. Gray to Hale on the far wing. Hale dribbling around and through the players. Ends up getting tripped up in the defense. Bounce pass to Gray. Gray driving around. Gray's going to bring the ball in from the baseline. Mustangs anticipated that. Reineke stole the ball. Bounce pass across to another Mustang, and the ball's out of bounds. Green ball. Hale bringing the ball in to Sandage. Sandage over Reineke to Clemens, but 31, Hartline, Casey Hartline was there to steal it, and passed off to another player, and Mustangs 17-8. Hale bringing it down for the Knights. Hale swinging around this side of the paint to Sandage, and Reineke ended up stealing that pass, but Clemens ends up picking the ball up off the floor. And we're going to take a timeout. Ref's calling a timeout. Hale's on the floor. She may have got smacked in the nose. Coach coming out, check on her. She's holding her mouth. All right, she's moving under her own power. She looks like she's not hurt too bad. She's just sore. Taking a breather for a minute. Good to see her not hurt bad. She may have got hit in the lip and maybe bleeding in the mouth. Not sure about that. Ball's in. Sandage put the ball up for 2. It was a missed shot, and the Mustangs rebound. Takes it down to put it up, and Sandage with the foul during the shot. Harriman going to the free throw line, shooting. And her first shot's a miss. Ball is out. See who the ref says it's out on. Out on Knights. Mustangs ball. 19-8. Oops, I missed a score. And Nora Everson grabs the missed three-point shot. Off to Gray. Gray driving all the way down to the baseline. Driving under the basket and passing the ball off to Everson. Mustangs ended up getting in the middle there and stepped out of bounds while they had possession. So it's Knights ball under their own baseline. Gray's going to bring the ball back in for the Knights. And she passes it into Everson. Everson off 2. Hale puts up her three-point. That's her signature shot, folks. That was a beautiful three-pointer for Caitlin. I said Hale. Caitlin Sandage. My apologies. I think it's that 0 on the start of their jerseys that throws me. All right, score is 19-11. Mustangs put the shot up. Shot's no good. And I think the ref was saying Possession change before the shot. Either way, Gray's bringing the ball into Caitlin Sandage. Sandage bringing the ball down. And Sandage in for another two. Beautiful shot on her part. Ball's tipped up. Nora Everson had a hand on it, but so did the Mustangs, and they ended up with a possession. And they pass it over to Reinke. Harriman. Shot was up, comes down, no good, and it's a jump ball. Nora Everson and one of the Mustangs had a hand on that jump ball. Yeah, watching Hannah Hale on the sideline, I think she must have got hit on the lip, and she had a little bleeding. She looks like she's handling that okay, and she'll probably be back in soon. Okay, Reineke put the shot up, no good. Lexi Clemens for a great rebound amongst some taller Mustangs there. Gray's going to bring the ball down for the Knights. She's over on the far elbow. Passes the ball down to Everson in the corner. And Everson passing the ball up top. Gray's on the wing again. Driving into the top of the free throw. Passes it over to Wade on the near wing. Wade driving around. Puts it over to Everson again. Everson down to Gray down in the corner. Gray looking for a move. And Blue 1-0 with a push. Again, I didn't see it, folks, but that's what the ref is saying, and I can't argue. Mustangs going to swap out some players. Looks like they're bringing 3 of them in. Bringing in 30 and Cubero and 5. That's Hayworth, Cubero, and Riley Hartline. Knights put the shot up. It's no good. Mustangs make it a fast break and put it up for an easy layup. 21-13. 1:35 seconds left in the first half. Sandage bringing the ball down for the Knights. Oh, Hannah Hill's back on the court. Set up a screen. Sandage going for a three-point, and 23. Reinke tipped the shot, blocked it, and ball's on the floor. There's a whistle. Ref says Blue 2-3 with a block. Looks like Wade may be on the floor, or is that Caitlin Sandage? Yep, Caitlin Sandage on the floor. Looks like she's holding a knee. 1:19 seconds left in the first half. Coach Roller's coming over to check on Caitlin. The game, we're hoping she'll be back. She is one of the more tenured players on the team, so we can really use her. Several great players, but she's one of the ones that we can absolutely keep on the floor if we can. There's a whistle, and that is Mustangs ball. Ref put the ball down again so he could count, but the Mustangs ended up seeing that and grabbing it. They bring it down. Yep, that was Hartline on Riley on that shot. She was part of that jump ball. All right, Hale bringing the ball into Gray. Gray bringing it down for the Knights. And Gray got some extra pressure. All right, Gray off to Hale. Hale passing it off to Lexi Clemens. Good catch for Lexi. And I think that might have been a carry. I missed the call. I missed the ref's call. It's Mustangs ball. I'm guessing that might have been a carry. That was a high bounce and she was struggling to keep control. Either way. All right, Mustangs throw the ball down into the paint, and they put it up for 2. Good shot on their part. The score is 23-13. 29 seconds left in the first half. Hale bringing the ball down for the Knights over to Lexi Clemens, and she was driving toward the baseline. The ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Mustangs ball. Coming back in for the Knights. Peyton Gray going to set out for a bit. All right. Caitlin's moving. Good to see that. Mustangs bringing the ball down. Passing it down to Cubero. Cubero off to, you can see the number 14. Jay Sundra in the corner. Shot was a miss. Sandage bringing the ball down for the Knights. And there's a whistle. Blue 10, I think the ref said. That would be on Bonner. Hale bringing the ball in for the Knights. Hale into Sandage in the corner. She puts the shot up. There's a whistle. Ref says 1-0 with a foul. Sandage going to the free throw line, shooting for 2. Everson doing a great job on catching that rebound and trying to put it right back up for a shot, but the whistle had blown before she got it off, so Sandage on the free throw line. 23-13, Mustangs in the lead. First free throw is no good. Second free throw, no good. And Riley Hartline with a rebound off of that free throw. That's the end of the third quarter. Nope, the end of the second quarter. So we're on halftime. 5-minute break for halftime. All right. Score at halftime, 23-13. Mustangs in the lead. Upcoming scheduling events, we're just going to go over a couple of them because you may have been watching the previous middle school girls game. And if so, you got all the details on the full schedule. But in case you weren't tuned into PCCS TV on YouTube yet, the short-range upcoming schedule, high school boys and girls on Thursday the 23rd at Fairplay, playing the Fairplay High School Hornets. That'll be the JV team. And on the 24th, Friday, January 24th, middle school girls and boys playing against Gloria Deo Academy at Gloria Deo in Springfield. All of those games should be live streamed. And I say live stream because I don't know if we have Wi-Fi signal at Fairplay or not. If we don't have Wi-Fi at Fairplay, then those games will be recorded and uploaded later. If we do have Wi-Fi, I plan on live streaming it. I will be there. Then we have two venues. The high schoolers will be in Humansville against Humansville High School. I believe that may be the Tigers. And the middle school, boys and girls, will be playing at Bolivar Intermediate School against the ECS Buffs out of El Dorado Springs. El Dorado Springs Christian School in El Dorado. High school boys and girls at Humansville against Humansville High School. And one of those venues should be live streamed. Again, just like Fairplay, I don't know if we have Wi-Fi at Humansville or not. So we'll have to figure that out. But I hope to know which one will be live streamed before the Gloria Deo tournament. And you can tune into Gloria Deo's games and find out what the plan is. Long-range scheduling events, we've got March 22nd is the PCCS auction, and that is a big fundraiser for PCCS every year, and especially important to PCCS right now with this period of expansion. We've got so many students on a wait list waiting to get in and become students of PCCS. Families wanting to transfer their students to our school for the wholesome Christian environment and upbringing and just good educational opportunities that we really need to continue our expansion. So, before the halftime is over, let's cover real quick on the PCCS is available on the internet at polkcountychristianschool.org or on YouTube at youtube.com/@PCCS and on Facebook at facebook.com/Polk County Christian School. If you do go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@PCCS, you'll find some tabs across the top, and on those tabs, you will see a tab for live and a tab for video. If you go to the live tab, you'll be able to see all of our past live streams.
You're good. I got it.
I was trying to hear what the announcer was saying. I missed that. So when you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see a tab for live and a tab for videos. The live tab holds all of our live streams, either the one that's currently in progress or any live stream that has been previously broadcast live. The videos, and they're all archived on youtube.com, so you can go back and see our old games. If you want, I know that my girls, I have 2 basketball players, 2 volleyball players in the house, and they both go back and watch pretty much every game for our school, whether they were playing or not. All right, we are about down to the end of the halftime. So we're going to start the third quarter. Score coming into the third quarter is 23-13. Mustangs lead by 10. This is St. Peter Mustangs out of Marshall, Missouri. And I believe the Mustangs are now going to the... I don't remember, folks. Green ball. And looks like green is going to the right. Hale bringing the ball into Gray. Gray bringing the ball across and over to Nora Everson on the near wing. Out to Hale in the corner. Hale put it in. Shot was no good. It went back up a couple other times. Still no shot. Mustangs get the rebound. Take it down. Put it up and it's no good. Gray gets the rebound, but then that is Hartline, Riley Hartline, put a hand on the ball, so jump ball, I believe, was the call. Oh, no, it was a foul, not a jump ball. And Coach Roller calling for a timeout, 30-second timeout on the Knights. Folks, some of the crowd has subsided today. It looks like the CCA players are done for the day and may have left, or at least most of the spectators. So the Wi-Fi. All right, Knights ball. And Hale's going to bring the ball into Sandage. Ball's in. Sandage bringing the ball down for the Knights. Hale driving around the other side, takes advantage of the screen, brings it back up. I'm sorry, that was Sandage driving around the other side. And apparently, Mustangs tipped the ball, so there was no backcourt violation. And looks like that call was on the Knights. May have been on Lexi. I couldn't see the numbers a ref was showing. All right, Mustangs ball. Mustangs over to the far side. They're driving into the paint, putting the shot up, and shot is good for the Mustangs. And the score is now 25-13. Sandage bringing the ball back down for the Knights. And refs. Well, looks like Hale got smacked in the mouth again. And especially after the recent break she needed to take, I'm sure that was probably incredibly painful. She's going to take a breather. And Wade coming in. All right, Sandage bringing the ball into Gray. Gray back to Sandage. Sandage setting up an offense. And she's driving down to the top of the free throw. Passing it out to Gray. Gray on the near elbow. Lost the dribble to 15. Mustangs pass it over to another player, and the score is 27-13. Sandage bringing the ball down for the Knights. And passes the ball over to Gray. Gray looking for a teammate to pass it to, drives into the, puts the ball up and draws a foul during the shot. Gray going to the free throw line. Scores 27-13, 4 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter. Gray's first free throw, nothing but net. What a beautiful shot for Peyton Gray. Next shot going, or at least going up, hopefully going in. Gray's second shot. Off the back of the rim, and Mustangs tip the ball up into the air. They end up keeping control of it. Pass it down court, and 15. Harriman puts it in for two. Scores 29-14. Sandage bringing the ball back down for the Knights. Over to Wade. Wade dribbling around the top, and jump ball. Mustangs ball on the near sideline. Harriman passing the ball into Reinke. Reinke taking it across for the Mustangs. Down to Cabero into... I said Casey. That's actually Riley, not Casey. 29-14, and that free throw is no good. Riley Hartline shooting her second free throw. Second shot is good. 30-14. 3 minutes 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Sandage bringing the ball down, driving into the paint, puts a shot up. It was a good shot, but it's a miss. And Mustangs get the rebound, try for a fast break. Gray is there to break it up, but they end up getting the ball back, put a wild shot up, and it's no good. Sandage that was Serenity Wade for the rebound. Over to Everson to Sandage. Sandage bringing it down for the Knights. And Sandage driving around the far elbow. Coming back up top, off to Wade. Wade dribbling around to the far elbow, off to Sandage. Sandage looking for a play. Down to the wing, and looked like the Mustangs screened themselves, and Sandage put the ball up for two. Mustangs coming down, passing the ball inbounds, and Lexi Clemens tipping the ball into the air and getting it over to Sandage. Sandage off to Wade. Wade back up to Sandage, who puts it up for three, and a beautiful arc on that, but the shot was not in. Gray going for a shot. She got the rebound, putting the shot up, and draws a foul. So Gray's going back to the free throw line, scores 30-16. First free throw is a miss. Gray's second free throw off the front of the basket, no good. Reinke with a rebound, pass it down court to, I didn't see who it went to, but they ended up getting the rebound. Mustangs put it back up, and it was good for two. 32-16. Sandage coming down for the Knights. And ran into a Ran into a block that was set and lost control of the ball. Ref says blue, 3-1 with a push that time. Again, folks, I didn't see it, not arguing it. I just like it when I can hear or see what the refs say so I know what's going on. All right, Gray coming out, taking a break. And Hale is back in. Sandage bringing the ball down. Hale screening. Sandage driving down into the baseline. Going for a shot, looking for a shot, put it up, and it's no good. But Nora Everson saves the out of bounds off to Lexi Clemens. Clemens driving down to the baseline, passing it back out to Hale. Hale up top, but Reinke jumps for the ball and intercepts the pass, drives down, makes a fast break, and puts it up for two, 34-16. Hale bringing the ball into Sandage. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Sandage brings the ball across, calling out on offense. She's driving into the paint and puts a shot up, no good. Reinke with a rebound. She's making a fast break, and she's got open court all the way down, puts the shot up, and it's in. 36-16. Hannah Hill going to inbound the ball to Lexi Clemens. Lexi back to Hale to bring it down. Hale driving into the paint and putting the ball out to Nora Everson. Too high. Nora couldn't get it. May have been tipped on a blue. Looks like Knight's ball. Must have been tipped off a blue. Out of bounds off blue. Knights are bringing it in. Hale into Peyton Gray. Hale puts it right up for a swish from the three-point corner. Beautiful shot for Hannah Hale. Reinke trying to drive in, puts it over to 15. 15 puts it up for two. Score is 38-19. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. I think Hale saw the clock. She's picking it up a little bit, putting it over to Serenity Wade. No shot. Serenity driving around and buzzer. There's the end of the third quarter. The score is currently 38-19 as we go into the fourth quarter. You're watching PCCS TV. This game is Polk County Christian School Knights versus the St. Peter Mustangs out of Marshall, Missouri. And there you're looking at the mascot for the PCCS Knights. That is a recent addition to the team. Getting the spectators worked up a little bit. That's good to hear. Good to see Hannah Hale and Caitlin Sandage back in the game after taking a brief time out. Light injuries. Glad that's nothing long term. Folks, we appreciate all the staff and volunteers here today. Clinton Christian Academy has been very helpful with this live stream, getting the rosters to us in advance of today's game so I could get them typed out and printed where I could have them handy to refer to during the live stream. Very accommodating. They've given us access to the Wi-Fi signal so that we do have a live stream here. We appreciate all their support. We appreciate the staff from PCCS and all the other schools here. Serenity Wade bringing the ball in for the Knights, off to Peyton Gray, bringing it across for the Knights, and Peyton pressure and blue 5. That's Hayworth with a foul. Sandage bringing the ball back into Gray. Gray bringing it back across. 5 adding pressure again this time. Trying not to foul. Gray driving down into the paint. Passes it off to Hale. Hale trying for a shot, but Reinke there and just too tall. Jump ball. That was Nora Everson and Jayasundra on that jump ball. Reinke bringing the ball down for the Mustangs. Passing it off to Bonner. Bonner off to 15. Harriman under the basket. Putting the shot up. It's no good. Wade with a rebound. Hands it off to Gray. Gray making a fast break. Down. And there's a double dribble. Blue ball on the far sideline. Reinke bringing the ball down for the Mustangs. Lost control of it and gets it back. Passes it into Harriman. It's over the basket and out on, looks like out on blue. Nora Everson trying to get a piece of that, but it looks like it was out on Cabarro. Hale inbounds the ball to Gray. Gray bringing it across for the Knights. And driving around, number 5 puts the shot up, and it's a good shot for Hale. 2 points for the Knights. It's 38-21. Reinke bringing the ball back down. All right, Reinke putting up a shot for the Mustangs. No good. And Peyton Gray with a rebound. Gray hands it over to Hale. Hale's bringing it down for the Knights. Reinke for pressure there at the top of the paint. Gives it off to Gray. Gray into the paint, putting the shot up and draws a foul from Hayworth. Blue 5 with a foul, yep. Gray's going to the free throw line, putting it up. Scores 38-21, 4 minutes, 21 seconds left in the game. Fish, 38-22. All right, the Mustangs are doing, looks like 3 subs. Gray's first free throw was a miss this time. Second free throw is rolled around the rim and out. And looked like travel. Yep, ref says travel. That was number 14, Jayasundra. Knights ball under their own basket. Gray's going to bring the ball in. There's a whistle. Not sure what happened. That's all right. Gray's still bringing the ball in for the Knights. And into Caitlin Sandage inside the arc. She's putting it up. It's over the basket. Lexi Clemens for the shot, but 31 blocked it. And I think Caitlin Sandage was putting a two-pointer up and drew a two-pointer from outside the paint. Drew a foul from outside the paint. Sandage going to the free throw line. First shot is good. 38-24, 4 minutes, 1 second left in the game. We'll see who the ref says it's out on. Looks like out on green. I think the ref is signaling for a cleanup on the corner of the court. Yep, he is. They're bringing a towel. Hate to have somebody slip and fall on a wet surface. Appreciate the Clinton staff helping out. Like I said earlier, they've been very accommodating. And they always have been accommodating for us. That's been our experience. All right, Mustangs bringing the ball in. Looks like Hayworth bringing the ball in to, loose ball. Hand on it, and jump ball. Sandage still kind of favoring that knee a little bit when she was down. That was kind of an odd angle. Peyton Gray bringing the ball in for the Knights under their own basket. Passing it up to Sandage, and pass was too high. We missed it. It's a turnover. All right. Hayworth bringing the ball. Mustangs, and out of bounds. I believe number 10, Bonner, stepped out of bounds, or on the line at least. Okay. Hale going to bring the ball in for the Knights into Gray. And Gray bringing it across. Hayworth giving some defense there. Gray driving down into the paint. Bounce pass to Clemens. Clemens puts a shot up. No good. But Reinke gets the... Nope, that's not Reinke. That is Casey Hartline with a travel. Hale's going to bring the ball in again. Mustangs are making a swap. They're bringing in Riley for Casey. Hale's bringing the ball in. She's going to inbound it to Sandage. Sandage getting some defense from Jay Sundra. Driving into the paint, putting the shot up and drawing a foul. I think she's going to the free throw line. And that is 5 fouls, so the Knights are in bonus now. Sandage, first free throw is a swish. 38-25, nothing but net on that. Sandage, second free throw off the front of the rim, and Hartline threw the ball in to save it from going out of bounds. Long pass down court, and nobody there to catch it. So it's out of bounds. Knights ball. Hale bringing the ball into Sandage. Sandage bringing the ball down. Jay Sundra there for pressure. And Sandage goes around her, puts a shot up, and it's no good. And Hartline gets the rebound. She's trying for a fast break. Control of the ball. Going for a shot, and looks like a foul. Hartline, Casey Hartline going to the... Nope, that's Riley Hartline going to the free throw line, shooting for 2. I did not see who the foul was on. Riley going for the second free throw. Score still 38-25. Second free throw is no good. Lexi Clemens going for the rebound. Ended up missing it. Had a hand on it, though. It's out of bounds on Lexi, so it's Mustangs ball. Mustangs into Hartman. Riley going for the shot, and she'll be going back to the free throw line. I think that was on Lexi, maybe. Yep, that was on Lexi Clemens. Riley Hartline back at the free throw line. Score still 38-25. Off the front of the basket, no good. She's going to get her second free throw shot. Second shot is no good. Nora Everson for the rebound on that. Gives it over to Lexi Clemens, who's going to bring it down. Nope, she's going to hand it off to Hannah Hale. Hannah going for a three-point shot, and no good. And the Mustangs tip the ball down court, and Hayworth ends up with the ball, passes it off to 10, who puts it in for 2. That was courtesy of Bonner for the Mustangs. 40-25. Gray bringing the ball down for the Knights. Hayworth out to give some defense. Gray driving into the paint. Nora Everson going for the shot, and I believe drew a foul. Nora's going to the free throw line, putting it up. Score is 40-25. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left in the game. Nora Everson's first free throw. No good. It's across the basket and off the backboard and back down. Second shot is going up, and it's no good. Off the front of the basket. Got Lexi Clemens in the face. Well, Peyton Gray was able to make the rebound and put it right up for two. They get the ball, and they're passing it down court to Hartline. Riley's got the ball, driving into the paint, puts it up for two. 42-27, 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. Lex brings it in to Peyton Gray. Peyton bringing it down. And Hayworth is there for defense again. Peyton doing a reverse going around her. The same thing. They gave it to Nora. And Riley was able to block that shot. Riley Hartline. Hannah Hill giving some strong defense on the sideline over there. And Peyton Gray ended up getting the pass down court. Went to put the shot up. No good, but Caitlin Sandage got the ball. Not sure what. Blue 14 must have been a push. We're in bonus. We may be going to the free throw line. Not sure. We'll see when we come back from timeout. Looks like 30-second timeout on the Knights. Score is 42-27. You're watching PCCS TV. We got 1 minute 41 seconds left in the game. This will be the end of the tournament. And the Knights mascot is back at it again, coming down the sideline, getting the crowd going. And going back. He's leading the charge for the cheer. All right, looks like Caitlin Sandage is taking the free throw line. I believe she did draw a foul from 14 if I were Mustangs in the lead. First free throw is up and no good off the front of the basket. Second free throw is up and off the front of the basket again. And number 15, Harriman with a rebound. Drives it down and draws a foul as she's going for the shot. That was on Caitlin Sandage. Harriman going to the free throw line, shooting for two. 1 minute 35 seconds left in the game. Knights have 3 fouls. First free throw is good. Nothing but net on that. 43-27. Harriman going for a second free throw. Second free throw is also good. Another swish. 44-27. Hale bringing the ball into Wade. Wade passing it back off to Hale. Hale setting up an offense. Looking for a play. And passes it off to Caitlin. Caitlin driving into the paint. Puts a shot up for an easy, beautiful layup. 44-29. Mustangs going to bring the ball in. Reinke has the ball. She's going to bring it down for the Mustangs. She's setting up an offense. Gives it over to Bonner. And Bonner passing it down to Reinke, who's on the corner. Shots up. No good. And out on... I didn't see who it was out on. Out on green. Mustangs are going to bring it in. 56 seconds left in the game. Pass up top to Harriman. Harriman puts a shot up for a long three-pointer. It's no good. But Reinke gets the rebound. And no good on that shot. Hale with that rebound. She keeps control of it, and she's going to bring it down for the Knights. Driving down to the baseline, puts it out to Sandage. Sandage driving into the top of the key. And now she's driving into the paint, puts it up for a layup, no good. And those taller Mustangs get the ball. And they're driving down, passing it off to a player who puts it up for two, no good. They get the rebound, put it up again. And now Serenity Wade with that rebound. She keeps it for the Knights. She's bringing it down for the Knights, hands it off to Hale to bring it across. Hannah Hill setting it up on offense. We got 10 seconds left in the game. Hale throwing the ball up. No good. Harriman with that rebound. Sprinting to the far side. There's a whistle. Oh, it looked like a carry, I believe. Might have been the signal. I didn't see it very well. Apparently it's Knights ball. I think it might have been a carry was the call. 2.5 seconds left in the game. Knights are going to bring the ball in from the far sideline in their front court. Hale's bringing it in, gives it to Serenity Wade. And Serenity brings it across, and it's out of bounds. But that's the buzzer. That's the end of the game, folks. Final score is 44-29. St. Peter Mustangs over PCCS Knights.
Shake hands here. Go ahead and shake hands, ladies. Then we'll present our awards. Get everybody on the road.
I think we'll just keep the live stream going and watch the awards and see who wins. While we're doing that, I'd like to thank you for your support and for tuning in to PCCS TV. We appreciate you watching us and supporting these teams. As always, this broadcast is copyright Polk County Christian School.
We'll go ahead and present the winners. So the winner of the junior high tournament.
Winner of the junior high tournament, St. Peter Mustangs. That'll be 2 years in a row for St. Peter Mustangs winning this tournament in Clinton on the girls team. Second place would be the Clinton Patriots. Kaylin is going out to receive that award for the Patriots. For the boys tournament, CCA Patriots with the CCA boys team came in first in the tournament.
And then in second place this year, we have St. Peter.
Second place this year is St. Peter Mustangs. And they had their award earlier, and looks like they're already gone on the road.
All the coaches voted, and based on the point system, we're going to award 2 what we call most valuable players. This year for the ladies, number 23 from St. Peter, Josephine Ranky.
Josephine Ranky, 23, MVP for St. Peter's on the ladies team.
St. Peter, number 34, Cash McGuire.
And Cash McGuire on the boys team, number 34 for the St. Peter Mustangs, also MVP.
Be safe. Have a fantastic year. Go Chiefs.
Thanks again for joining us, folks. And we hope to see you watching our next game, which will be on the 23rd versus Fairplay. We hope that that'll be live streamed.